Hello, hello, are we live? I am doing a very short intro because A, I have no music to go with this because I don't want to open the game before it's on the stream in case there's like a one-time cutscene that doesn't replay unless you like reinstall or something like FNAF World. And also, every little thing that could have possibly delayed the stream just happened, which is why we're starting 9 minutes late, and I'm very sorry because I literally, like, I just thought I'll restart my computer and I'll restart my phone just completely because my data hotspot was just saying, like, no connection. I was like, do not screw with me again, because I don't want to deal with that. But, then my phone did, like, an update thing, and I can't even remember now. It's like, OBS was like, give me the prompt to run normally or run in safe mode. It's like, just run normally. It's just every little thing. I got like pop-ups and stuff that were really delaying me. But I'm here now. It's all good. And I just realized that all of this is probably meaningless and for nothing because nobody's actually watching this yet. Wow, what a waste of time. If I don't timestamp this, I apologize to the people in the future watching this recording back whose time has probably been wasted. Should have hit the right arrow a few times. You know how it is. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just gonna start again. I think I'm actually just gonna start. This is stupid. I'm gonna start again. Hello, hello! Are we live? Yes, we are. Welcome to a totally normal, not weird at all stream on a fun game with a normal, happy, fun time for everybody involved. Nah. Hey. How you doing? No, hold on. No. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Do you like milk? Do you like bags? You like milk and bag. I mean, this is a game for you. Milk outside of a bag, outside. Okay, alright, enough screwing around. Okay, so, welcome to the stream. Today, my QOTD view is simple. What is the weirdest game you've played and why? Because we are about to play a very strange game. This is Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk, the sequel to Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, Inside a Bag of Milk. Both of these were requested to me by one person who I just remembered I probably should have messaged about this to let him know that I was going to stream these now. Oh well, too late. But yeah, Milk Outside of a Bag of Milk. So, something you guys should probably know is that because of the short nature of the first game and my January hiatus, which thankfully I'm stopping now, I pre-recorded my playthrough of the first one. So there's like a full video of me playing through that if you want to go see that. I don't know if you have to see that before this game, but I can explain the smidge of context that I got there in case you're... Why am I out of breath? Why am I out of breath? Asthma moment. Oh, man. Just got into the screen transition. I just got an advert. Just getting into the screen transition. Is this now a stream inside of a stream? No. You want to see a stream inside of a stream? Head over to Matt's Mist and go find that one clip from my DDLC playthrough. DJ, you might have already seen this. Because I think you were there. But... It's called, like, the recursion or the recursive something or other. It'll have it in the thumbnail as well. The recursive Matt. Yeah. This is, this is a stream inside a stream inside a stream. Anyways, to call this game weird is an understatement, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. What awaits us in this bizarre continuation of the creepy story game? Look, we don't have a lot of people in chat. Oh, no, we do. Insta, welcome. We don't have a lot of people in chat. I'm basically going into this blind. Like, I've seen the store page, but it doesn't exactly... I'm just confused on, like, what this is. So we're just gonna play and see what happens. One major difference, I think, is that the art style and graphics have improved significantly. I think the first one was probably made for like a game jam or something. It was made in like a few days. But this looks like it actually took a few weeks at least to make. We're going to select English. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. Okay. The first game kind of had that. I'm going to go full screen. Lovely jubbly. And we can get the save menu with escape. I tapped escape. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Oh, the clarity! It's like fully animated now. This looks like a proper, like, anime art style. Why is it counting up? This is like... Because the first game was, like, so pixelated you couldn't tell what anything was. Oh, of course, this is the girl. This is the protagonist. It's the same music. I get it now. This is the first game. What you're seeing right now is everything that happened in the first game, but with like actual full animation. The steps, we were counting the steps. Well, that's why I was counting up like 40, 50. And then this is us waiting for 2 days at the cash register. Hello, can I? And this must be the home where she meets her mum at the end of the game. Yeah, here we go. Man, I really dig this art. It won't take much time. What do you see? There's also the big O and the phobia of O's. I think that was referenced somewhere back there. Are you sure? Oh, we're only hearing half a conversation. Anyway, it's... Man, this is a little surreal. It's weird because it's a very ordinary, tangible setting. There's nothing weird about the setting. Everything just looks very normal. But it's like... I don't know. It's weird. It's I can't explain what this game is about. I don't know why these things are happening. Okay, so this is the player character. Are we about to... Okay. Why got that Death Note, you know, Season 2 intro looking ass? Goofy looking expression. Did you guys not see any of that? Oh my god. Did you guys not see any of that? Why is the EXE changed? The name of the EXE's changed. That's very weird. It says Boo Bomb now. It's like capital B, capital O, lowercase o, capital B, lowercase o, uppercase M. No, that was visible. Oh no, you did see it all. It just disappeared for some reason. Okay. Well, anyway. Welcome to Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. Outside a Bag of Milk. It says continue. Okay, yeah, we can't select that. This, again, this menu, this is the art style of the first game. Everything was only in, like, these three colors, like black, pink, and red. But it looks like there's a lot more detail now, and it's like there's an actual clear art style, so it's going to be able to tell this story a lot better. I wonder what else might change about the gameplay and such as well. I am asthmatic, and I'm wheezy. Give me a second. I need to puff my inhaler, guys. I need to get my meds. Where is it? Where did I leave it? I forgot. Somewhere around here. Here we go. There we go. Much better. Alright. New game. Let's just get into this. I'm not going to waste any time. Because I don't know how short or long this experience is or what's changed, but I guess we're going to find out. That was a musical cue from the first game. Ooh. See, I can actually tell what I'm looking at now. It's like shadow demons looking around this girl. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Do I click? What's the controls? Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I am in a bit of a hurry here. Moment away to go to bed. Is this continuing off the first game? Is that what's happening? Because the thing in the thumbnail is her mum. And her mum's very creepy. And I don't know what's going on with that. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. What the fuck? A living corpse blowing? That doesn't make any sense. A living corpse blowing into the keyhole. Ah, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure. This is getting way too specific, man. That's kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie. But why is she even mentioning that? I break into a run and dash towards a closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? Okay, so space, enter, and left click all work. I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, 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 I don't want that. What do I do? Just stop running, bruh. I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Ah, fair enough. Hey, that's the cover of the first game. It looks so much better with this art style. I love how it's almost like hand-drawn, like it looks all sketchy, but it's still pixelated. That is really creepy. Like, I was bracing for a jump scare and that still got me. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. Whoa, okay, didn't know you guys did that. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. You're just insane. Like, bro, the milk, they think the milk is watching them. Except, plot twist, it's actually prop hunt, the milk does advise. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mum's kitchen. It's an inanimate object, I mean. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Okay. The milk is watching. The milk. What's that sketch where they have, like, everybody pronouncing milk differently? And it's like... Yeah, it's really weird. I realize now I'm probably pronouncing it a certain way that I'm not even consciously aware of, because that's just my accent, but yeah. The milk. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. The milk is watching. I don't know what accent that's supposed... What accent would pronounce it milk with a U? I'm trying to figure it out. That sounds vaguely like Russian or even like Southwest Asian, but I don't know, man. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. Bro, okay. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, there she is. Hello. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. There she is. That's the thumbnail. I took it from the Steam store, the Steam page, screenshots. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again, I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. I think that's the dialogue. That's this girl and her mother. It said it was her mother in the last game, right? Like, I'm not getting mixed up. This music is amazing to get the tone right. It's like, she's so paranoid of her. The moment she doesn't even recognize it as a person. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. What is going on? Is this like a dream? Or a nightmare? Or is this, I don't know, an artistic retelling of something that happened? I'm so confused with what this game's about still. I know that's like kind of the point, but like I still can't help. Anyway, so it hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell. My veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. Is the music too loud, by the way? I know it's quite loud, it's fine. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching at my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I tried to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need... A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again. I say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. It's a very low voice for a woman. I've never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Sorry, I would maybe shout before more, but like my throat is, I don't know. I don't have the energy. I think I actually caught an illness today because my mum and sister were just telling me how they've been feeling ill. So I'm probably not going to be well tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, I'm so confused on what the fuck just happened. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. So she drank the milk? It didn't say anything about that. Now she's cleaning her teeth in front of a bathroom mirror. It says she like vomited milk or something? Like, is that what's splashed all over right now? This is really weird. Because I remember in the first game as well, it was like she was aware that she was in a video game and she was talking to a third character, like a voice in her head. It was really strange. Not the prop hunt milk. Honestly, I'm not gonna try and understand what's happening. I'm just gonna keep playing through. Mum told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face and I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. Really? You look very sleepy. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favourite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly, but surely, slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Well, whatever you say. Okay. That's a lot of pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. This might explain a few things. What's in the pills, buddy? Surely it would take more thought to actually swallow them all simultaneously. How many different ones are there? I'm seeing 2. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. Don't chew on your meds, guys. Don't. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops! Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red colour. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mum, she'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Is this where we come into it? Hey. Hey. Oh! I have to click on it. Okay, here we go. Mouse controls. It's cool how, like, the transitions work and the text box morphs in. Whoa! Fully animated? This is cool. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Has it only been an hour since the first game? I'm just curious about this. We're only supposed to meet once per day? Why does your voice sound so grim? Look at the expression change. Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the... Oh, okay, wow. They are fully aware that they're high as shit. They just don't care. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the visual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. Ah, you did not read the other side effects, did you? Didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? No. I mean, See, I want to pick the answer that yields more interesting dialogue. But also, I kind of just want to answer the question. I'm going to say no. Well then, I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. Alright. I'll just stay silent till the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What? What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? I just realized those just played while she was in that one pose, but she was fully animated speaking with the sound with this. We're reading her internal thoughts as well as what she's actually saying out loud in dialogue. Interesting. In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. Getting stabbed in the arm by a demon and vomiting milk does sound pretty upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I would not be happy in that situation. Oh, this is weird. Is it actually the same regardless of which one you pick, or is this like a trick? Like, why would there be three? I'm gonna go with the middle one. Nuh-uh! She actually just said nuh-uh. Nuh-uh! I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. Well, that's mean, but don't have any other dialogue option. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Is it like nighttime then? When is this? Am I really that pathetic? Man, she like turned around like, am I really that pathetic? Apparently. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. Let me see it. Let me see it. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm so confused. Is she to like got a voice? Is it literally just a voice in her head? Because I don't see any other people. Why is there like a giant eclipse behind her? It looks like the eclipsed sun from Lethal Company. I'm in front of a mirror again. Also, this is different. In front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. That's not what I'm seeing. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I don't even know what that means. Is there a name for that, like, sequence? Because 2 squared is 4, 2 by 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 2 cubed, right? 2 times 2 squared, 2 times 2 and 2 squared are the same thing. That's 2 cubed, which is 8. Pretty sure. A square squared could be any. But if we assume it's the square of 2 from before, then you're just adding more squares. So that would just be 8 times 8, which is 64. I don't know where the pyramid thing comes into it. Hypercubed is like to the power of 4 or something. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. I feel like we're just gonna monitor here. This is really strange. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. Or is this like a therapy session and it's like this is all in her head? Something here isn't real, but something here very much is real. It's hard to decipher which is which. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Yep, I do remember how challenging it was. It was ridiculous, to be honest. You just made problems for no reason. And then that weird guy at the cash register took 2 days to count the dollar bills. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was, it'd be your decision. Does it even matter? I don't know, what do you think? I can't be sure about anything. You don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching at soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it. Ha, nice. It's getting style points. This is like an ultra kill, when you like get a coin toss. Yeah, toss it in your mouth. Up there. Whoop. I do that with like Cheerios. Very stylish, very snazzy. Gotta say, this is some peak character design. I love the use of color and like the symbol, like the logo on her shirt. quite sure what that is. It's like a stop sign, it's like a no sign. But the way it's drawn, like extending out the circle, it looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a music or political kind of symbol, I don't know. Like an activist thing. I lie on the floor, I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. You have a very twisted imagination. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Is she just gonna get, like, eaten right now from underneath? We see big old claws. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Oh wow, are we just gonna sit here for a while? The mouse disappears with the text box. There's nothing you can do. This is very weird. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. She looks very tired. I don't know if her eyes are supposed to be bloodshot, because they've been like that the whole time, but... yeah, alright, I'll just... I still have no idea what's going on. Like, I am just picking what I hope is the best dialogue option. Look at this. This is such a cool perspective. Wait, what? I'm confused. Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense. We're looking at this from the ceiling, and the bed's on the wall, sideways. Because there's a door there and a window there. What is this room layout? I carefully extract my thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head, and lay them out on the ceiling in ordinary rows. Now it's my corkboard? In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Oh boy. Look at that. That's a good way to visualize thoughts, actually. Yeah. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. Literally me playing, like, Fruit Punch Clown in Pizzeria Simulator. Literally me. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. What interesting sounds. Enough! I hate you! Is it morning yet? Looks bright outside. I'm quite not sure what that is outside. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you. Should it? Yes, otherwise why would we bring it up? And what do you want me to do then? I don't know, it's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Help doing what? Fine. I raise my eyes, look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. Good thoughts. I need to find them. We were saying this before, weren't we? I mean, even just, you know, without my guesses at the context, I feel like she should sleep. Forget about and go to bed. You'll get him back in the morning. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... Or else what? I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. Okay, so it's still nighttime. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Wait, if she just let out a scream, did that not wake up her mum and anyone else nearby? What? Oh, we're not gonna ask questions, okay? We're not gonna ask questions. This game is very random. I gotta say, this feels a lot less random and strange than the first one. Like, I actually have a sense of what is going on because the visuals are just so much better. And there's like a much clearer narrative element with the way the dialogue is written. It's a lot more descriptive, a lot more detailed. But like, I'm questioning what is or isn't real. I don't know what the setting is even supposed to be. It's really weird. And I still don't know who the player character is. Anyway, excuse me. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Help me with what? Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you oh, so we have to come up with conversation topics. I get it. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. Who are we? That's the thing. I have no... This is weird. That's the thing. I have no idea what is going on. This is weird. Do you guys see what I mean now? Like, why I made that the QOTD? This is the weirdest game I've ever played. It's not, like, just utterly bizarre and random, but of the games I've played, there's definitely a couple weirder games out there that I've seen. I think maybe Juice World, if you know that one. I think it's called Juice Galaxy now. I actually saw it on Itch a few days ago, but I've seen a lot of videos on it, never played it. Juice World might be weirder than this. Sorry, my chair's a bit low. But this has got to be the weirdest game out of the ones I've streamed at the very least. It's up there, you know? Exactly, DJ. But yeah, I have no idea. This is weird. I still don't even know your name. Like, the store page just refers to you as, like, a girl or the girl. Like, that's all it says. I know your gender, and I don't even know your name. I mean, it's just the girl. Like, man, you never got a proper introduction. Will you tell me? Whoa. Oh, that was creepy. What is happening? I can't do anything. Oh. I missed it. I thought my mouse would appear and I skipped the dialogue. Hold on. What did that say? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Of course, because it said in the first game, this is how she sees the world. Like, she sees everything like this for some reason. It's probably the drugs. Why are you crying? This is the exact same. It could be a trick where there's no difference to try and mess with the player, because it's one of those kind of games. Kind of like DDLC, to be honest. But I don't know. I'll pick the top. No, put the bottom one. Whoa, you hear the voice? My eyes are itchy. Did you bring milk? Did he bring milk? Who's he? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after the other, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. Okay, I just got an achievement. First death. I died, and then I felt something. I should be online so people know I'm playing this game. I just got an achievement. First death. I died and felt something. 75.8% of players have this achievement. You guys can see this now. I don't have to read it all out loud. Like, you guys can actually see it. How cool is that? Where's the achievements? Yeah, here we go. We want achievements specifically. I'm just going to keep this up here. In progress. They're all hidden. I don't want to spoil them. But that is the most common one. I'm guessing the first few you just get playing through the story. I mean... You know what? There's nothing else on screen, so I will just have this fill up the thing. Also, is that the game's logo up there? Yeah. Okay. That was weird. We died? Of what? Thinking about milk? Dude, It was, man. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what just happened. I think you fell unconscious. Could be a side effect of the drugs. And dehydration. Maybe you maybe you were clumsy and you hit your head on something and fell over. I think what it means is that she was unconscious. So, for an indeterminate amount of time. Well, that was surely something. That's one way to respond. Will you tell me or not? She looks fine, all things considered. No bump on the head. About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. Complete turnaround of what she was saying earlier. That was weird. She really didn't want to go to sleep earlier. And my thoughts are hiding from me. Haha. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? You trying to come up with a reason right now? Who? Me? No, of course not. This is like me playing Among Us. I'm just an absolutely just horrible, terrible liar. Me? Nah, I didn't see nothing. Matter of fact, I'm half blind. And I'm 43% blind in my other eye. Now, I'm afraid I got somewhere to be, sir, so I'll see you later. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Mind block? Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah! My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now, I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. We're about to get a gameplay switch up. You know, those games have moments where you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. Well, to be honest, I would assume she's a child. She looks very young, and maybe it's just the shirt choice, but it looks like baggy, like too big for her. Like, if I had to guess, she's maybe 14? 13? I don't know. Maybe it's just the facial features as well, but, like, this person looks young. Like, well, not even a teenager. Like, just barely a teenager. And you wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh, no. Oh, yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? Yeah. No. You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer for the pleasant anticipation. Hey, what? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out. Well, that was convenient. That was quick. I thought we were about to have a whole section where we'd have to, like, click items in the room like a proper point and click. Apparently not. A small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my semester. Wowee! There's smoke coming from your clothes? Heh, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's like, is it he? Or is it he? He? Because it's like the he sound is different from a he sound. But like, it starts with the E instead of the H. Like when you laugh, it's like a ha 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 or he. Like you start with the H sound. I don't know how to read this. And you know what's really weird? I have seen this before. Sayori does this a lot in DDLC. Like, It's the only other time I've ever seen a character say, like, a laughter that starts with an E instead of an H. I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. It's like a really weird sound. It's like, eh? Was it ee-hee? Is it ee-hee-hee? Or is it, like, laugh sound? Whatever. She isn't on fire, is she? Are we gonna die again? Man. Anyway, this is beautiful. I love the graphic. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. How many are there? I counted at least 7 or 8 on the scene from earlier when they were all flitting about. Oh, here we go! Okay, we actually have a point and click now. Whoa, why is that like that? I'm gonna go to that one last. I love that there's actually, like, so many things we can select here. This is really cool. Let's start on the ground and work our way up. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favourite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. You look really tired. Like, how are you forcing yourself awake? Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Oh, is this whole thing just a big metaphor for, like, not being able to sleep because of, like, intrusive or impulsive, like, thoughts? Is that all this is? Is it just, like, a big metaphor? What? I said searching here is meaningless. You really don't want to sleep, do you? I want to go to that last, so I'm gonna, like, go like this and work my way around. So we'll go here next. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Okay. It's taxes. The most terrifying thing. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Wow, that is thick. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? Once, my friend told me that there were 34 rules of Five Nights at Freddy's, and that if I looked up Rule 34, I would know how to beat the game. Since then, my mind can only attempt to drown to bury the things I've seen. Traumatizing. It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. What is this sound? I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so? That is very different. That's very unusual to what you would expect. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Oh my god, I was joking? The web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. You want to talk about something else? Yeah. Heard it the first time. Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now, your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you are all the same. Apart from the fact they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Bro got lost in the sauce. That, in debating, is what we call sourcing. Bro got so lost in the metaphor, she forgot what she was talking about. I still don't get the analogy. Gosh, okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds? What do you qualify as a friend? Tens? Hundreds? I think if I added up all of my friends between real life and online, I could still count them on two hands. Nah, I'm just being facetious, but there's this famous line from a musician, I think it was Morrissey, once said like, you know, I could count all of my friends on one hand, or something like that, I don't remember. My dad told me about it, it was one of the musicians he listened to, it might not have been Morrissey. Anyway. Is it impossible though? I've had exactly 317 of them. Although I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Alright. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59.5 friends on each side. Alright? Well, obviously, yeah. You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? You just need to rephrase. Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. Yeah, it's true. From a certain point of view, there are no real people. They're all just manufactured by the shadow government. It's all part of a scheme, guys. Yeah. Like, I'm seeing all this stuff generated in the live chat, and all these voices when I'm in Discord voice chat. I know it's not real. It's obviously, none of them are real. There's no real people. I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Yeah, you don't understand how the web works. I'm starting to think you're even younger than I speculated. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? You do not understand how the internet works. Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is a friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Well, that would include billions of people, surely. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. I gotta be honest, I agree. I'm totally lost, and I don't know why this one is so much longer than the other two. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. Man, you have no understanding of figures of speech, do you? For someone who's so good at metaphors and similes, man. It's a figure of speech. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. You know, as far as conspiracy theories go, this one is absolutely terrible. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, it gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher, don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind, I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word example. I just got an achievement that says, please forget it because I won't. She wants to forget the story? What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. This is never going to be addressed again. It's never going to come back up. We are never going to find out what she was talking about. I'm telling you right now, it's never going to happen. Why did that one take so much longer? That was weird. I still don't know what the deal is with this thing outside. Let's just see shapes move. Alright, next up. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Okay. I mean, you won't know until you try, but okay. I just remembered it. If I press escape. Yo! It's the creepy eye from the first game, and it's zooming in. What if I stay here? Let's just save game real quick, because I just remember that was the thing. Wait, what? That's it? How do you load game? Hang on, what if we stay on this screen for a minute? I just want to see, like, if we stay on this screen, does it just zoom in forever until it's, like, just fully black, or does something happen? What happens? It's speeding up. Now it's slowing down. That's weird. This is pretty eerie. I'm gonna wait till the screen's like fully black and then go back if nothing happens. Honestly, yeah, something to mention is that I think this game has 7 achievements. The first game only had 3, but this one has 7. Okay, I'm watching the corners. That's gone, that's gone, that's gone, and I guess it just goes on forever. Nothing's happening. I'm wrong. There's 10 achievements in this game. It's 10. Just saving it. Okay, nothing happens. That's weird. Let's move on. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? I mean, you can ask your mum to buy you one. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mum to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook... Wait, stepping over the window's reflection? What? The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there. Look, I just want to check everything. Like, it doesn't have to have an interesting story. Alright, we got through the first 2 without an allegory, and that is just fine. I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Yeah, too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. We're never going to see it. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. What's the drawing? The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your goddamn eyes. No, it's okay. Just open your bloody eyes. No way, I know you're lying. Oh my gosh. I'm getting exhausted reading this. Calm down. No, calm down. No! Well, this is pointless. But what else can I do? It's just gonna keep going to the wind. Oh, okay. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You said half the pages were white, so... You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling glows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence. But only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings. But it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Okay. Do we only get to look at a certain number of these? Because I wanted to do them all. Do the bag next. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own usefulness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What? What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. You are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? What? I never. After all, you're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore. Got it? Got it. Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Milk! Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there. And I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Wait! Yeah, hang on a second. If this is a kid... Why did she go to school? She homeschooled? Ugh. Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it. Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds... They had beds? The beds were also soft and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Is she actually like an adult who would, what, held back? Then we got into the car and went home. Mum greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms. She must be at least 17 then, right? I completely guessed the character's age earlier, and now I want, like, what's her name? What's the age? There's so many things I want to know. Like, what country is this even set in, you know? Like, where are we? What is going on outside with the sky? What time is it? What time is it in game? Oh, we're not going to get answers to any of these. And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Yes, please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. See, she said it differently. Like, when people are, like, explaining, like, a story or something, It's like an interrogation technique. If you get them to repeat it, they will actually add and change details as their memory kind of like focuses on it more. Also, it's a great way to catch out liars. Usually it ends up the same after 4 or 5 like loops though. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explained to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mum greeted us there, we had dinner together, and we went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? See, now I'm really curious what happens if we keep getting her to tell it again, though. Like, why is that an option? Tell me again. Whoa. See, why is it completely different now? Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mum greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. She looks very tired now. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mum was not home. Again. I hate Mum so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. I turned around. Don't turn around, Toby. What happened next? Whoa! I just got an achievement. You're annoying. Try figuring this one out. This game is just trolling me. It knows it's being really weird and mysterious, and it's now, I think now the game's just saying to me, this is pointless, stop doing it. Like, there's nothing here. I think I just got trolled. You're annoying, try figuring this one out. Everything that happened next, everything after something, that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again. Light boring into the room. The window glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse, and I'll go blind? It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and goes silent. Ugh, buzzing inside your head? That would be so gross. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Gotta remember, these fireflies are memories, and it's like each story she's telling us is a different memory. So now we have the option to finish searching, but I want to get all of these. I think it's giving me the option, so I'm gonna do all of these because I'm curious. Is it like, you know, is it like, you know, each and every one of these has an associated memory, or some of them are without anecdotes. Anyway, let's see where this goes. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan, and I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. What? It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Let's continue searching. Okay, that is nothing. Let's go. The next one's the radio. What? Okay, you can't search this, it just plays music. This is really weird. Alright. Okay, the music changes anyway. And what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories, but they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I get it. Low income housing estate. Gotta do something about the place. Hang on, wait, there's 2 radios. These don't... You can only have one playing at a time. Okay, they're just playing weird sounds. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I don't. Are you talking about, like, real cockroaches? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter what you say. Let's keep going. It's not easy to get out of here. Wait, what? That's it? It's not easy to get out of here? Through the vents? What's this? Right! Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know these plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Is that something to do with the room having to stay the exact same? Because the thing is, like, it's not going to stay the exact same, because as they decompose, they're going to shift and change. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Doesn't look like it. Maybe for a firefly. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. At all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for a thousandth of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not done telling you how much I don't care. This is a funny trope to me, right? It's like, no, listen here, listen, I'm gonna tell you how much I am not interested and not energetic, enthusiastic about this. She doesn't want to vent. But you know, you can't turn on both radios. Yeah, that answers your question. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act normal. Okay. I think that's oh, we missed one. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they'd purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Okay. It's interesting, the audio is actually directional. It does sound like there's a difference where it's coming from. Alright. 2 more to go. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there. Alright, 2 more. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't... What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come close and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly, hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Okay. That's not everything, there's this as well. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small talent hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Okay, so is that everything? There's nothing... Oh, there's these. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mum. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes me to a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Bruh. Man, she does not have a good relationship with her mum, like, at all. But yeah, I'm just moving my mouse over everything. Oh, all of these. I didn't even realize. I'm trying to avoid this button. Obviously, we've got the radios. But I think that's everything. Except these two. Oh, it's another radio. Why are there 3 radios in here? I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold up my arms to the sides. 1, 2, and I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes in the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour? Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Okay, so we just spent half an hour there. It's probably like 3 AM by this point. So all that's left are the 3 radios. And this. Let's save game. Oh, you can't search it. Wait, what? Well, what is it? That's just more rubbish. It's more waste. It's like the pillboxes and such. You literally can't access it. I'm clicking. You can hear that and see that. It's not doing anything. Well, I guess we're finished. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. Sorry, guys. Bit tired. I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? So you need to acquire new things? Yeah, don't end up in a cycle, agreed though. You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Hello? There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? We'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I wouldn't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you? We literally said no, you? I don't get it. What was she going to tell us? I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurried to wrap myself in blankets even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I just realized she doesn't even sleep in a bed. She has a bag. They must be pretty poor. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Oh my god, wait, have you just not slept in, like, ages? Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? That's really interesting, because I've never experienced this, but on a Distractable episode, Markiplier described how he has this, like, lucid dream, kind of letters and numbers floating in the air, like, all shining and shimmery, which is really strange. He saw silhouettes earlier in the game as well. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while, and then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, deserved, I guess. I felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. Is that sleep paralysis? After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. And I'm kind of scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today... Well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. They can't read sign language, can they? I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough, I'll realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. My screen just went dark. Can you guys see the game? Yeah. I got an achievement set that says, you won't get it, you're not even trying. Okay, why are we back to the first game's graphics? I much preferred what we had just now. I can tell this is some kind of road, but... Wait. Was the whole of the first game just a dream? I'm so confused. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where can I see it? Why is the voice different? Finally. Oh no, the graphics are different though. This looks way better. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. I just realized, the girl in the intro, same character, but she's like wearing a hat, like she's got a different fit or something. Her hair looks different. Who's this guy? That's horrifying. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. And then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Truska. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Truska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Who is this Truska guy? Well, aren't you fully yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going to, or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Truska puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. And then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Truska was walking way faster than me. Is Truska who we played as in the first game? Because the way it was presented, I thought it was like a voice in her head, like a disembodied thing. Also, she's wearing different clothes in this scene. Is this even the same girl? I'm not sure. And on the other side, at times, he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. Well, I remember it taking a lot longer than it should because somebody was counting their footsteps. What language is that? After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. That's not... okay. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah, and what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go, what are you waiting for? Huh? Oh yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. Can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up! Truska lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Oh, man. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. He's like really tall, so I'm guessing these two are kids, and that's like an adult man. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Truska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and his eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Truska calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Truska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Sniff. Who, me? Truska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. Who says drat in the 21st century? At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. 10 minutes. There you are. I meet Truska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Truska. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Truska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard too. Wait, she has a son? You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Truska. Her son? What? We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Truska finally breaks its silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes down. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Why the foot shot? Why is he... how are you doing that? That looks... How are you turning your head like that? It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Truska's eyes. Whoa! Hey, this is on the Steam page. This is in the trailer. Why is she crying? Was that just a dream then? Straight up? Or a memory? There's no way that's the end of the game. There's no way that's it. I feel like we're like 2/3 through the game. Really? That's it? What? Good night. And I can't read the caption because it's not in English. A game by Nikita Kryukov. Nikita Kryukov. The plot thickens? I was beginning to think so, but like, I don't understand anything of what happened in this game. Like, was that real? Was that like a memory of something that happened? Or was it a dream? Like, this just doesn't make sense. Like, there must be so much false information in this game because it doesn't make sense. How can she have just randomly met him and also be his mother? Also, isn't she like a teenager? Like, I'm not even like unsatisfied. I'm just like, I have left this game exactly as I started, confused. I have no idea what this game is about or what the point of any of this was. It's a good game. Definitely a big improvement on the first one. I love the art style. I love the creepy sound design. I love, you know, the actual... Most of the dialogue is pretty decently written, as confusing as it is. And the I like the point-and-click segment. I'm sure there must be other endings or something, though. There must be more, because the first game technically had 2 endings, and we've only gotten half the achievements. We've gotten 5 out of 10, so we're halfway. And they are the 5 most common. Although, weirdly, I didn't get them in order. I got the most common, and then the 5th most common, and then the 4th, and then the 3rd, and then the 2nd. And I don't know how that worked. I don't know how I got the 3 rarer ones before Good Night. If I actually... of course, you guys can see this. This right here, I don't know what that says. But, so I'm going to try copy-pasting it into a translator. Because I think it might be, like, Russian or something. Like, it's clearly a different, like, alphabet. Can I copy-paste that at all? Because I don't have those on my keyboard. Like, I have to copy-paste it. What is this? Is it me? What is this? I never thought about it. Why bring that up? Do I really need someone? I never thought about that. Why bring it up? Well, this is just delightful, isn't it? I mean... How can I get the achievement? Let me use, hold on, let me clear that. If I get a... you know what? I'm going to use Google Translate because I've heard it's actually improved quite a lot over the years, and I can't think of anything else that would have this. How do you... I need to copy paste it, man. But I can't. It won't let me copy paste. I can't, like... Okay, what I can do, if I open Word... Let me just make sure I don't have any, like, school documents on here. What you can do in Word is insert symbols? Symbol, here we go. And we can find the letters through this. I'm just curious what that says. It's like an A? I think. If I... Hold on. I know this might seem a bit silly, but, like, I'm onto something here. Let me cook. It's like a capital A looking thing. Problem is, there are a lot of symbols. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I mean, it just looks like a regular letter A. But what about that? It's like a P, and then a low X, and then a backwards 3. I'm pretty sure they're like Greek letters or something. Oh, man. I don't think I'm gonna find this. You know what? It's not that important. It would take so long to find. I'm not gonna bother with it. But, is that it? Can we get any other achievements? We got the continue option. Is there only one save? There's only one place where we can save and reload. How do I go back to the menu? If I hold escape? What is that noise? Okay, I'm just gonna Alt F4, because apparently there's no way to go back to the main menu. You can only load and save from one point in the game. Good to know. I was really expecting us to die again. Die, because it said first death. Not, like, second death. Also, apparently this touches on heavy topics, but, like, I am yet to see heavy topics. Why did I do that? Like, what? I get the sense that there's something wrong, but, like, what heavy topics has this actually touched on? Is insomnia a heavy topic? All I can do is new game. Does that erase my save? Maybe. It just puts us back here. The only thing I can think to do is to just go back and make different dialogue choices. Let's just try being really mean again and see where that gets us. Because there's probably like a game over ending of some kind. I'm just going to skip through this. Come on. The way this thing is like silhouetted. We don't get to see it. Yeah, this whole thing. Crazy. I still don't know what this is about. Apparently she's banned from drinking milk. Mum does not like it when she drinks the milk. That's very bad for her. Here we go, back again. But what if we choose different dialogue options? There's nothing, we can't like hover over a pick anything here, is it? The, you know, choose your own adventure thing only happens for that one bit. Also, what was that sound? Like the point and click adventures, only that, okay. So if I pick the different one this time, it hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not the slightest? No. Well, I'm not happy either. I'm just gonna pick, like, the meaner options whenever I can. Or the sarcastic ones. Huh, by the way, you're the one that's useless and pathetic. L plus ratio plus cope. Don't even try ruining the mood. Anyway, this is still the same. to be honest. This is still pretty much the same. Whoa, that's different. Why are her insides different? What is even that? What does that mean? What if I apologize though? It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. Okay, this is all still pretty much the same. Undoubtedly. Moreover, it's dangerous. You keep pushing me. Why'd you do it? So it leads you back anyway. Just drink the medicine you're stuck to you. No, don't abandon me. You still haven't changed. You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than your pain. Yeah, I guess. I tested the last pill. Okay. No, this is all still the same. Even though we're picking different dialogue options, like, nothing's really changed. This time I'm gonna keep talking, because I chose not to. I'm just wondering how else I could get achievements. Mental health issues? I guess. It's kind of vague, but yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, DJ. The pills. Drugs are a pretty serious topic. I'm just so confused by this game. Even the scenes about to collapse won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Man, nothing really changes. We already had this whole thing. How many is that? I want to say about 10. It's really hard to count. Since I can't tell which ones are which when they move. Okay. I don't remember what she said here. I'm gonna say yes. I have a feeling it doesn't matter. Where are those ones where it gave us like 3 choices? What if I just stayed silent? Yeah. Yeah, this is still the same. I don't know what. Yeah, this is still the same. Do what you want. Yeah, this is still the same. Wowie. Hang on, it doesn't have, like, the rings coming from it. Like, the background's different. That's a weirdly subtle difference. Like, it had, like... Oh, excuse me. It had, like, swells coming from it. Okay, this isn't any different. I can't select this. It just takes us back. What if I just picked, like... What if I just picked, like, them in a different order, and then I left once it gave me the option? So if I just do 5, rather than doing them all, this is all still the exact same dialogue. I'll just pick all the ones with the shortest dialogue. Just so we can basically speedrun this. Oops. It does it again. It doesn't matter when you choose her, I think. Which one had like the least dialogue as well? I don't know. Some of the early ones. The first 2 I did. And one more. Will it give us the option now? Wasn't it after 5 that it does it? Or maybe I miscounted. Any moment now, it'll give us the dialogue box to leave. Is that not how it works? Hang on, why isn't it appearing yet? Why did it appear before? Does it only appear after a specific one? Is it like linked to the laptop? If I do every single one except the laptop, like, will it do that? Like, if I do all of these... Oh, this does not work the way I thought it did. It was the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was after the sketchbook. So if I do all of them except the sketchbook, will it still not appear? Hold on. I just want to know how this works. You'll ultimately die anyway, so why worry? Oh, you're right! Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think... Oh, there's this one. Gotta wait for the music to finish. Okay, we've done them all except the laptop, the sketchbook, and the bag. Because I remember those taking longer. Yeah, okay. Totally not cool. Put it inside your bag instead. And this is the school story, so this one takes a bit longer. But yeah, now it tells me to finish searching. So it's linked to the bag. It's the bag that it's linked to. Okay. I guess that makes sense because it's in the title. Right, we already did this. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Is this different? Did we actually go to the balcony? Whoa, this is different. We didn't get this before. She lives in this weird, like, giant hole, like, Coruscant style. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on the windows, there are muffled voices coming from inside, the howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. It seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely living in an endless silence. Your apartment building's pretty weird, isn't it? I can see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? I definitely feel sometimes that's more than enough. Bro, what? Still you're anxious. Man, yeah, this is the most feel of all time. Of course, moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. Ah, this. I've already told you, haven't I? About what? Now, you know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That is weird. Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. Okay. I return to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Oh yeah, this is the same again. This is the exact same dialogue. The favor. Is this just the same? This is all the exact same. I'm gonna skip through it and see if anything different happens. Yeah, we've already done this. So we got all this whole thing again. This is the exact same. Man, we did not have many people watching the stream, DJ. I think you're the only one here. That's alright. It's not a usual thing. It's a very unusual thing. This is all the same. I'm just gonna skip through. I'm gonna see what happens. This is all the same. Random foot shot. Weird, how are you bending your neck at that angle? And then like the ending cutscene. This is the exact same. Okay. Can I skip the credits or is that possible, or I don't think I can. Indeed, DJ, indeed. Back when I had no viewers. Because I have so many now. Yeah. I still get streams like this sometimes where there's like nobody watching, and that's okay. I don't do this for views. Bit of a shame, but you know, it's how it goes. It's only one of a few. Usually you know, across 3 hours there'll be a dozen people or more. Okay, I can't skip this. Well, that didn't even get us a new achievement, so I really don't feel like I missed out much. The only other thing I'm gonna try is selecting the bag and then only selecting the bag and not selecting everything else. Oh, excuse me. Just gotta wait for this. But yeah, well done. Well done to everybody who made this game. I will admit, it's an unsettling experience. It definitely spooked me a couple times. So if I hit continue, because that's quicker than going over the start of the game again. Oh, wait, no, but that goes... No, I need to... That's not helpful. No, I have to hit new game. I have to hit new game. We have to do the entire game to get it. Man, I don't know what's going on. Is there an achievement for playing in a different language or playing in all languages? Is that a thing? Is it one of those? Come on. I have to press escape to continue for some reason. Or spacebar, I don't know. Enter. So we hit new game. Skip through this good stuff. Alright, last cycle, I promise. This has been a really short stream. Like, normally I would not end the stream this early, but I'm actually feeling tired today, so I think I'm just gonna let it be. I just don't know if there's something else here. Yeah. It does feel like we found everything. Indeed. Okay. Oh, I'm skipping through this as fast as I can. Yeah, we've only got half the achievements. Like, where are the other 5? Right, now we just skip through this. It literally does not matter what we say. Come on. Get us to the point and click section. Let's go. I'm just skipping through. Come on. Come on. Just notice how her neck is like purple blue and like light blue. Like, what's that all about? The use of color in this game is really interesting. Like, there's very few things which are a kind of blue, like cool color, on the warm pink, purple, red, orange colors. And it's just like her skin. As if to like separate natural and man-made. But her eyes are red. Right, then there's the weird death sequence. Hang on, there might be a different option here. There we go. Okay, hold on. Almost there, almost there. Is this randomized? Is this like randomly generated every time? I can see the swirls, but they're like not orange, they're like black, so they're like blending into the background. Are like these little sequences like randomly generated? That's kind of nuts. Alright, so let's just do the bag. What? I don't understand. What's the requirement for the text box to appear? It just seems totally random. The only two we didn't do last time were the sketchbook and the laptop, so it's definitely not going to be those two, right? If we do those two and it appears, I'm going to be so confused. But I remember these two having like anecdotes that went on longer. So I'm just going to skip through. Gonna do these 3. Come on. This is all the exact same. I remember this. What is the rule for that? That seems so inconsistent. I don't understand what the rule is for the finish searching button to appear. It just seems so random. Okay, so I did like the minimum that I could. I think the only difference is picking that bottom option gives you the outside scene. I think that's the only thing that's different. But that doesn't explain how to get those other 5 achievements. So you know what, guys? This might be bad practice, but I'm actually going to click to show spoiler, because I'm kind of curious. I just want to know, because I don't think I'm ever going to stream this game again. I really doubt this will be a 2-part deal. We could do, but... Second death. I died again and felt nothing. So there's a way to die a second time. Everything is fine, don't you see? Are we friends? So that's what friendship is like. I look down, please make it stop. And is anyone there? Was anyone there? That still doesn't really give us a clue. Like... all of this was like scripted in the game. I still have no idea. Look down. I would assume it has something to do with this sequence. Why is it still there? But it's like... I mean, what is that? That's a picture of like a P? Honestly, these don't even give me a clue. I have no idea what those are for. So, I guess that's it. Because I'm going to quit the game now. I think I am going to leave this here because I'm stumped. I'm confused. I'm bamboozled. And I've spent like half the stream just going back and speeding through the game again to find pretty much nothing. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links in the description. I didn't even mention it, but today's charity shout-out goes to the Union of Concerned Scientists. Completely unrelated, but you know how it is. I always like to shout out charities in my streams. The cycle has hit. The UCS, great cause, American-based, you know, taking action on all kinds of really pressing issues. Food, energy, nukes, like, really relevant stuff. If you can donate, if you can, you know, read their articles, especially if you're in the US, it would be quite relevant to you. So do check it out if you've got time. And yeah, obviously, you know, my video on the previous game is in the description, as well as the game itself. If you want to get milk outside a bag of milk, it's on Steam. It is actually on sale right now. So if you're watching this, you know, as this is new, now is a really good time to get this game. It is, like, really cheap. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't know if this is really worth £6.19. It's good, but, like, that is a deal. I would take that. And yeah, I mean, the first one is also free. And I keep getting notifications from this because I keep getting more trading cards, I think. Well, while that's loading, I'll also point out that my Discord server, my other YouTube channels, and the QOTD winner are in the description, although I don't think anybody gave the QOTD a go, so I guess we'll leave that. DJ, that's perfectly fine, I understand. No QOTD winner, it was a fairly generic one anyway, I just couldn't think of anything better, but yeah. Guys, all the links are in the description, okay? You just check out that description, right? Everything you want, everything you need, it's down there. But yeah, right now, that's it. That's the end. So, I guess we'll just finish this one a bit early, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a stream that will be going public momentarily. You'll see, alright? Alright. Yeah. DJ, maybe you're right. I don't know, I hadn't thought of that. Because I hadn't counted the fireflies. Maybe I will come back to this game if I can find that, but maybe I'll just watch a video on it. If you want to get it all, maybe you can try playing it for yourself. Find all the secrets. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and stay hydrated.